Okay, so here's just a little example of D minor going to an F major, so that's D relative minor to F relative major. 2, 3, here's D minor. See if that loops, okay? 1, 2, the end, the 3, the end, the 4, the end. So here's two positions that do the same thing. That's a D minor, there's the D note. Going to the other position. Let me just backtrack here. So, form 1 of D minor. The octave shape is, it's the E octave shape. The notes are Ds. So those are your tone centers for the Ds. And then your Fs are here. And the scale for F relative major would be same fingering, but bringing out the F tone centers. Now, when we go to form 4 of D minor pentatonic, I'm starting with the minor pentatonic. Here's our D. Form 4 would use the A octave shape, so there's our D notes. The notes are Ds, it's the A octave shape, just to call it something familiar. It's the A octave shape. And again, A octave shape, whether it's here, 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 no matter what notes I'm doing, it's the A octave shape. The notes are Ds here. Okay? So here's our D notes. So when I do this, form 4 D minor. Okay? And if I wanted the relative major of F, relative major to D minor, the F major, the octave shape would be our C octave shape. And again, it's a C octave shape because that's just what we're calling it, because that's where the C's would be in a basic C chord. So any place I put that, I'm doing the 5th and 2nd string. Any place I put that, that's the C octave shape. The notes I'm doing are Fs, though, in this case, with the 2nd finger and 4th finger, so I can stay within this pattern of that D minor pentatonic. And if I focus on the F notes, it'll sound like a major scale, a major pentatonic. Whereas if I did the same notes with focus on the Ds, you're going to hear a D minor sound, D minor pentatonic. Okay, so our D note is here. I'm trying to do this little pattern with the 2 middle strings, the 3rd and 4th string, on the 5th and 7th fret. That's where your notes are in that form 4 D minor pentatonic, right? Right? So I'm trying to match up that 1-3-1-3 with the 1-3-1-3 that's in form 1 on those same strings. So when I'm up here, my D note that's available, 1 second, is this one. And my F note that's available is that one. So here's my D, here's my F. Down here, my D is here, 3rd string, 7th fret. Right? My F, I actually have to go out of that little 4-note pattern to get to my F, because there is no F in that 4-note pattern, right? But I can add this note up here, and I can add this note down here. So just extend the 4-note center point here, extend it to this for your F, or there. So you go up 1 extra or down 1 extra. It's the 2nd string, 6th fret, and the 5th string, 8th fret. Okay, so with that little background, I'm going to stay up here on my D minor and try to bring out the sound of the D. Then I'm going to go down to here, those middle 4 strings for my F chord. But again, I'm going to bring out that, I'm going to allow to go up 1 extra note there, and an extra note here to bring out the sounds of the Fs. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. So here's the jam. There's the D minor. I'm going to be up here. I'm going to try to stay right on those middle 4 strings. And then down here, I'm basically going to stay on the middle 4 strings, but to bring in the sound of the F, I'm going to add that 1 note higher on the 2nd string and the 1 note lower on the 5th string. So here I go. Turn that down a little bit. There's my F. There's my lower F. By the way, all of these sound good for the F chord. It's just when I hit this one, it sounds like it's arrived at your landmark, you know, your home base. But you can play around here on the F. I'm going to try that this time through. I'm not going to put in the Fs, and you hear it. It'll sound fine. Here's my D. Leaving off the Fs, there is no F here. Next time I'll add the Fs. By the way, if we do an overbend from the D, it's a big bend, so overbend would be a step and a half, right? That actually will bring in the F note, because that note there is F. So if I did that, so I can get the F that way too. So here we go again. This upper bend, I'm bending up only a whole step. And when I'm on this one, the F's the whole and a half, it's an overbend. Okay, one more time. And just for argument's sake, devil's advocate or whatever, I'm going to try playing the D minor in this position now, my D notes here, and I'll go to the other position for the F chord, because either way it's going to work. So, and my F is going to be that note there, 3rd string 8th fret. I'm sorry, 3rd string 10th fret. So either 3rd string 7th fret for my D note. I'm doing those. I can still do that overbend if you want to, you know. For the D. Then I'm going up here for my F is the 1st finger, 10th fret, 3rd string. So I'm either bringing out the sound of this one for the D or the sound of this one for the F. So here I go, doing it the other way around. Home bass. Home bass, here's my F. Good place for vibrato. Same lick here. Same lick there. Just to cover one lick. That lick is a barring 10th fret, 3rd and 4th string, then doing a hammer with the 1st finger barred on the 10th fret, hammering the 12th fret. So it's a down pick, hammer, and then an up pick on the 3rd string, 10th fret. And because we're using the same 4-note pattern, I can do that same lick over here. So that's what I just did here. Overbend. My D note. F note. So again, that just brings in a little cliche lick. I mean, you can go on with it as long as you want to, but I would probably do more like a... And then up here. Right? So I'd probably go in and out with that lick a little bit, using it for a shorter period of time rather than doing it for the full chord. I could do it for the full chord. You could do this. It sounds a little boring after a while. But the notes sound good. But I'd probably use it more like this. So again, I'd probably just use it a little bit here and there, just giving you a cliche lick idea to use in that. So hopefully that explains going from D minor to F major, relative majors and minors, using form 1 of D minor pentatonic. Or in the same notes, leaning on your F home basses, you get your F major pentatonic. You can play that one, but bring it back home. Right? Then that's form 1 of D minor. I'm just leaving it at that for now. It's form 1 D minor, form 5 of F major, because the octave shape is the 5th octave shape. Now down here, the other form, it's form 4 of, up here it was form 1 of D minor and form 5 of F major. Over here, it's form 4 of D minor, because that's the A octave shape, which is the 4th octave shape. Right? Or, with F, it's the C octave shape. So that's relative major, or a relative minor to relative major, D minor, A octave shape, F major, D minor, A octave shape, F major, C octave shape. C octave shape is form 3, so I would call this form 3 of F major, and form 4 of D minor. Whereas up here, again, it's form 1 of D minor, or form 5, because it's the G octave shape of F major. Okay, so hopefully that helps with some ideas.